Folks, my name is Dr. Eric Van Steenberg. I'm an assistant professor of marketing in our Jake Jabs College of Business and Entrepreneurship. And a couple of weeks ago, on Thursday, March 5th, I gave a presentation to anyone who is a member of the American Marketing Association at our college on what marketing courses to take as we were getting close to pre-registration. Well, pre-registration's been pushed out for a week. It's not going to start until March 30, which I actually think is a good thing. But I wanted to record my presentation for those of you wondering what marketing courses to take. So here's my advice. If you are graduating in December 2020, so this coming December, there are 3 courses that you need to seriously consider taking. Actually, 2 of them you have to take. And those are the 2 $499 courses, the BMKT $499, the Marketing Capstone, and the BGen $499 Business Capstone. You were required to take both of those courses to graduate. So you will be taking those next fall for sure. The other course I have sitting under fall 2020 for those graduating in December 2020 is the Sales and Sales Management course, which is BMKT 436. The reason why I have that listed there is because that is a required course for marketing students to take before they graduate. It is not a prereq for the Marketing Capstone course. So if you have not taken it yet, then you will have to take it in the fall. So if you have not taken BMKT 436, there are the 3 courses you'll be taking this fall: 436, 499, and then your BGen 499 class. If you still need electives, you are required to take 2 marketing electives, 6 hours of marketing electives, and you are also required to take 1 advisor-approved elective, which can be in or out of the College of Business. It doesn't make any difference. But if you have any of those requirements still to fulfill, here are some options for you to consider. First is BMKT 420. I call it digital marketing because that's what it is. It's a overview, gives you a strategic overview of all the options in digital marketing. The official name is really dumb. It's called Integrated Online Marketing, which is a stupid name. It's digital marketing, BMKT 420. In the fall, it is taught by Professor Christy Young, and she teaches it as sort of like a hands-on tools type class. So you learn strategy for websites and email and social media and SEO and PPC. And if you don't know what SEO and PPC are, then you'll learn those in the class. But also you get to do things like you will, build a website using either WordPress or Squarespace or whatever you want. And it's not HTML programming, it's just basic website putting together strategically, thinking about what you would want the content to be. So that's how she teaches it in the fall. Another course for you to think about that's fall only, or it's usually fall only, I know it's being taught right now in the spring, is BMKT 446, Marketing for Entrepreneurs. If you are interested in starting your own business, this is something then that you should probably seriously consider. This is taught by Professor Martha Jo Reeder. She is the same person who teaches the BMKT 436 Sales and Sales Management class. So BMKT 446, Marketing for Entrepreneurs, another thing to think about. I'm really excited to talk about this next one, BMKT 447, Marketing Mix and Design. This is a course that's actually been on our books for a while, but hasn't been taught in years, maybe not even a decade. But we've been hearing requests from marketing students to have a design type class. And so we have responded and are offering this course starting this fall. And the name, again, isn't the greatest, but I can tell you exactly what's going to happen in that class. You will learn how to use the entire Adobe Creative Suite. So you'll be learning how to use Photoshop and Illustrator and InDesign, and you will learn how to think creatively through the iterative process to come up with designs that support marketing. And so you'll be working on designs for maybe some ads or some logos. I know for a fact that you'll also be working on design for a website. So you're not going to be doing the programming again. You're not going to be even building the website. You're going to be designing the website. What should it look like? How should it, appear? What are the visual content elements that make for an attractive website and web design? This course is being taught by Professor Michael Newhouse. Professor Newhouse is a professor in the design school over in our College of Arts and Architecture. And he's coming over to the business school to teach this course in the fall. And if it goes well, maybe in the spring. So That course I know is going to be Monday, Wednesday, 10:50 to 12:05 in JABS 207 because of the need for the creative space. And I'll show you some more information about that one. Up to 30 students can get into that one. The only prereq is BMKT 325. The next one is BMKT 490R. Now, if you look up 490R in the course catalog, it says undergraduate research. And who in the heck wants to do undergraduate research? Probably not very many undergrads. But anyway, what this is this is the AMA case competition course. This is a course, it's going to be renamed Applied Marketing Strategy, and we'll have a new number sometime soon. Don't know exactly when, but right now you sign up for it as BMKT 490R. It's fall only. It is 4 credit hours. But this is a course where only 10 students get in because we compete with 100 other universities nationwide on the case competition. What we have to do is we have to write a complete marketing strategy for a client. This last fall, the client was Cotton Incorporated, a nonprofit based in North Carolina that helps the cotton industry. The previous fall, the client was Wall Street Journal. The fall before that, it was Mary Kay. The fall before that, it was eBay. The fall before that, it was Icebreaker Mints from Hershey's, and on and on. Montana State has only competed in this the last 3 years. And what they do is we turn it in by the end of the fall semester, and it's judged against all the other teams by marketing professors and some industry professionals over winter break. And then in January, they announce the 10 finalists, and those 10 finalists get to present to the client at a conference in New Orleans in the spring. And we've entered this competition 3 times, and we've made the finals twice, including this last fall. So I'm very proud of that. This is a course that I teach. It's a combination of 2 courses. It's like a combination of the Marketing Research 342 class and Integrated Marketing Communications 343 class. So it's pretty intense, but it's a lot of fun, and it really pushes your limits in doing research because you get to do focus groups, and you get to do a nationwide survey, and you get to do the analysis of all of that, and then you get to come up with strategy, and you get to develop, ad campaigns and website ideas and social media campaigns and so on. So, as I said, only 10 students get into that class. If you're interested in that one, you need to email me, and I will send you the link for the application. It's just a Google form online to apply, and then after that, you and I discuss and chat, and I do an interview with you, and we determine who gets in and who doesn't. There's always a design student who's in it because we need the creative component, and last fall we had a writing student in it also to help us with writing and editing. So it really only was 8 marketing students that were in it last fall. So if you're interested and if you want to compete and if you want to win, because I'm all about winning, please email me and I will send you the application for that. Then I want to mention a couple of courses that are outside the College of Business if you are interested in doing something maybe different than a marketing or business class to fulfill your advisor-approved elective requirement. Here's a couple to consider. One is a writing course, 371. This is called Digital Rhetorics and Multimodal Writing. Basically, this is just website writing and digital content writing. And content creation for digital formats is such a big part of what we do in marketing today. If you want to improve your writing skills and learn how to write appropriately for online delivery, this would be a great course to take. I know a student who's in the class right now, and she said it's fantastic. So if you want information about the course, more information about the course, you can email me and I'll hook you up with that student's email address so you can contact her and ask her more details about the class. The other course I want to mention is GSDN 378. This is a design class, that's what GSDN is, and it's guerrilla advertising. And this is taught by a performer advertising professional who's in the design school. And the interesting thing about this is that it's a 3-week only course, and you meet Monday through Thursday, basically 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You get 5 credits for it. It's pretty intense in terms that it's only 3 weeks long, but it is those 4 days each week. At the end of it, you get to enter your ads into competition. So pretty cool on that one. So consider that one as well. All right, I want to show you a little bit on the syllabus of BMKT 447. This is the new marketing mix and design class. And as I said, if you look right here, under the course objectives, it says, introduce Adobe Creative Suite as an expressive tool, build a strong foundation of typography and layout skills, applications through design assignments, and build professional readiness. So this is where you're going to learn the Adobe Creative Suite stuff. So that's pretty cool. And then I'll call your attention down here to project delivery. The major project will be a mock-up of a website for a small business. Everyone's going to get to do their own website design. Everyone's going to have the same client, I think, but you're going to, or maybe everyone gets different clients, but everyone's going to design their own website for the client that they're assigned. So everyone's going to have a different website to design. Here's the page 2 of the syllabus, and there's not really much that I want to point out here, except I think this is the one of the most well-designed syllabi I've ever seen from a visual standpoint. So you're going to have a pretty cool professor in terms of someone who knows design work. So anyway, here's some information about the case competition class. This is the BMKT 490R class. It is not a prereq to have 342 or 343 before you take this class, but obviously it's going to help you if you've had those, since this is a combination of the two. If you've taken 343 with me, then you know sometimes one of the challenges is who's responsible for what, and this class solves that problem by actually having job responsibilities here. Just to give you a little background, the copy editor, that's where the writing student was in the class last fall. That's the position that he occupied. Creative director is the design student, so that's the position she occupied. But here's some other things that the marketing students did. Account planning, this essentially is the person who does the segmentation. So if you're familiar and you like the segmentation process, this is something that you might want to do in that class. Down here, media specialist, this is the person who does the media plan. And so you know from your 343 class, you're required to come up with ideas on where you want to put the client's marketing communications. We've got 3 research people. There's the primary research specialist, the secondary research specialist, and then the research director. The 3 of them are responsible for doing all the research. So this is focus groups, developing the survey. This is doing research online to find competitors and so on. And then the research director is responsible for all of it. So this is, conducting the nationwide survey, doing the analysis of the results, applying for, and in the last 2 years, we've received a $900 research grant from the university. So all that looks good on your resume. And then finally, the last 2 positions are project manager here and traffic manager here. This person's in charge of deadlines, enforcing them, and helping people make sure they meet them. And this person's just sort of overall project. This person sort of runs the meetings we have. The class only meets 1 hour a week. The rest of the time you guys are working on your own in groups, because a lot of these people will work together based on what they like to do. And it looks great on your resume, because you can say, I was the project manager for, or I was the account manager for a team that made the finals in this client, and so on and so forth. So that's how we create accountability in that class to make sure we get things done. Finally, I want to show you, this is the flyer for that guerrilla advertising class. And so you can see it's scheduled for, I don't know what's going to happen with the way things are going right now, but it's scheduled for 3 weeks, May and June, Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5 credit hours. They enter all the advertisements. So this is an example of guerrilla advertising here. They get to enter these into the Montana Addies, and they've won all kinds of awards. So pretty cool class. Maybe you want to check that out. Last thing I want to say is that I gave this talk on March 5th to all the AMA members. Everyone who's a member of the American Marketing Association at MSU received an email. If you didn't know anything about it, it's because you're not an AMA member. And if you're not an AMA member, shame on you. So what you need to do is you need to go to our website, amamontanastate.org. Right here, amamontanastate.org. Click on Become a Member, print out and fill out the form, save it and scan it to membership.msu.ama@gmail.com. That's going to go to our Vice President of Membership. If you click on About, you could learn about the different positions and people that run the organization. And there you go. All right, if you have any questions about any of that, feel free to email me. I'm happy to help you in any way. Part 2, I'm going to do another video, will be for people graduating in May 2021 and the next semesters that follow. Okay? My email address is eric.vansteenberg@montana.edu, so eric.vansteenberg@montana.edu. When you